Tennessee State University is responding after the school's cheer and dance teams were not honored during a basketball game this week. Good evening, I'm Ansley Daniel. Josh Smith and Sarah Diamond are on assignment, but we'll be checking in with them soon. ETSU Buccaneer Athletics posted on Facebook that they had 241 student athletes that had a 3.0 or higher GPA this past fall. And to honor them, the school had them come out during the Wednesday night men's basketball game to be recognized. But the school's cheer and dance teams were not included. Clarice Shaley spoke with ETSU's athletic director. Now, Clarice, what did he tell you?
Well, Ainsley, the athletic director, Dr. Richard Sanders, says the school was just going by Southern Conference and NCAA rules. But he tells me the cheer and dance teams should still get the recognition they deserve.
The NCAA doesn't recognize cheerleading as a sport, so we kind of follow the NCAA direction.
ETSU's athletic director, Dr. Richard Sanders, says he received a lot of concerns about the Southern Conference Honor Roll recognition Wednesday night.
I know there's been some talk about cheerleaders and dance team members, but the Southern Conference does not recognize those in the Southern Conference Honor Roll.
Although Dr. Sanders says ETSU supports the cheer and dance team financially, the NCAA and Southern Conference are their guidelines. He says they do not recognize cheer and dance as a sport.
But, I felt they would get lost in the group of 241 student athletes, and so I wanted to recognize them as an individual group.
Dr. Sanders says his promotions individual had spoken to the coach previously about a different time to honor them. He feels the coach would tell his students.
Our plan was to recognize them at a later date, and so that was communicated to their coach, and he's the person that is responsible to communicate with them. Dr.
Sanders says the cheer and dance teams should be recognized.
I think cheer and dance are great. They do a great job. They're terrific. They work hard, they practice hard, they have great spirit and energy. So we think very, very highly of cheer and dance,
Dr. Sanders says the students on the dance team and cheer team will be honored at the basketball game against the Citadel on February 22nd in Freedom Hall. I've reached out to several students on the cheer and dance teams, but none of them would speak at this time.